Yes. Good morning. I'm Joe Padula, and this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. Flying solo on this Monday. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. Hopefully got to hang out with some friends, stay warm, loved ones as well. All right. Hey, make sure to like this video. It helps with the algorithms. Here we go. Boom. Make sure to share this with your friends, with your chat groups, especially you, Clarksville chat. Always a fun time in that room. Yeah. Don't forget, hey, if you're on Facebook, send some stars. But yeah, let's start looking at some of the local news you need to know. Absolutely. All right, so this guy right here. All right, so Paris, Tennessee man, wanted in Clarksville for robbery, arrested. They got him. They did it. All right, so I'm reading off of WSMV here, Nashville. The Clarksville Police Department arrested a man wanted for allegedly robbing the B&L Market on Friday. Patrick Bentley, 22, of Paris. He was wanted in connection to the robbery at the B&L Market. This is on 1361 College Street. So Bentley was arrested on Saturday evening and booked into Montgomery County Jail. Got him. Yeah, don't rob. No need to rob. I hear you. Times are tough. It's not easy out there. All right. MainStreetClarksville.com. Great publication, by the way. So, large subdivision planned for state line west of I-24. Oof. Man, Clarksville, you're growing. You're booming, Clarksville. You got a lot happening. So this subdivision, okay, it's off of Tiny Town Road at everywhere. Well, the Clarksville City Council, they have approved the first reading of an ordinance involving an application from J&N Enterprises to rezone a little more than 65 acres north of Tiny Town Road and east of Barker's Mill Road. Yeah, the acreage touches the Kentucky state line and sits just west of I-24. The houses that are by I-24, are there sound barriers up, or do you hear it all? I'm just interested. I don't know. I do know that I-24 is very busy. A lot of traffic. Just want to know if you buy a house here and you're sitting out there in the backyard and you're like smoking your cigar, you got your glass of vino, whatever you're doing, and you're like, oh, what a beautiful right. I'm just interested, that's all. So yeah, the rezoning would be a change out of the land at R2 single family district to an R2A single family district. That provides infill opportunities or suburban development in pockets of undeveloped or redeveloping land where adequate infrastructure is available, as well as adequate street access. You know, I got into a conversation with someone. They were talking about the speeding and these people just flying through and everything. And they're like, yo, we need speed bumps. We need speed bumps. City council, we need speed bumps. They're not good for the plows, though. If you put speed bumps in your roads, and we don't really get much snow here. Like, not really at all. But when it does, the plow guy's going to be like, I don't know. You're going to screw up my plow. Just food for thought. Is that the right phrase? All right, for more of this, check out MainStreetClarksville.com. Shout out to Stephanie Miller over there. Oh, yes, ClarksvilleNow.com. So the Campbell double murder trial. 6 takeaways from the testimony and slaying of elderly couple. This is coming from Jordan Renfro. What's up, Jordan? So witnesses in this week's trial for the 66-year-old William Roger Campbell, charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and the death of his elderly adoptive parents. These two. Yep. Well, it ranged from the police detectives to a horologist, a clock specialist. So, January 29th, 2010, officers responded to the home of William, Bill, and Ina Campbell. This was on Jackson Road there. A neighbor, Daniel Champagne, had found the bodies when checking on them during a snowstorm. The back door window had been broken. The home appeared ransacked, and in their beds lay the Campbells, each without a single gunshot wound, each with a single gunshot wound to the head. They were 82 and 81 years old. Not to make light, but he really does look like Stephen King. Right? Am I right? So, yeah. So that's William Roger Campbell left, accused of murdering. Okay, boom. That's his attorney. What's his name? Pet Cemetery guy. It's too early. I need coffee. Stephen King. So the slaying remained a cold case for over a decade until Roger Campbell was arrested 11 years later in July 2021. So the assistant district attorney, Marion Bell, who led the state case, said, quote, "The love that they had for their son, Roger Campbell, could not overcome the greed and ultimately the betrayal that they experienced when this defendant decided to put two 25 caliber bullets in the head of his elderly parents." If you want to hear more about these 6 takeaways, I recommend you check out clarksvillenow.com. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not the parents. Seem like nice people. Some people just need more Jesus in their life. All right, moving forward. So a Nashville woman, 5 other people arrested after a violent Atlanta protest. I'm going to point something out here, all right? Yeah, so in this, I'm on WKRN. A peaceful protest took a violent turn in downtown Atlanta. This was this weekend, Saturday night. See, this is according to WKRN following the death of an environmental earlier in the week. What are they even writing here? Which led to the police arresting several people, one whom is from Nashville for domestic terrorism and other charges. All right, I'm going to tell you something real quick. See this girl right here? She's a part of a group called Antifa. If you've had your head up your behind for the last couple of years, Antifa is a group that hates America. They're communists. That's what they are. They're all over this country. They say that they're Antifa because they're anti-fascist, but no. They are all for the rule of just what they want, and they will do whatever they can to get that power. They don't mention any of that in the story, by the way. Media tries to cover up for them. Why? Because they hate freedom-loving Americans. All right, but anyway, it all started when the law enforcement cleared a group of people gathered at the site of a proposed public safety training center. This was Wednesday, January 18th. Then, one of the protesters was killed by authorities after the 26-year-old allegedly shot a state trooper. Right. You understand what happened. One protester shot the cop. The cop shoots back, self-defense, right? Boom. So, Saturday, January 21st, hundreds of demonstrators reportedly marched up Peachtree Street, a corridor of hotels and restaurants in Atlanta, to mourn the activist's death. That is not what they did. They didn't go there to mourn the activist's death. They went there to cause, what's the word? Chaos. So, while the event started out peaceful, there was a number of masked, this is important here, this is Antifa for you, masked activists among the crowd who dressed in all black, threw rocks and lit fireworks in front of the building housing the Atlanta Police Foundation. Good morning, Dana. Dana, we're talking about this girl who got arrested, who was from Antifa, but none of the news media outlets want to report that. So, yes, dressed in all black, threw rocks and lit fireworks in front of the building housing the Atlanta Police Foundation. They lit a police cruiser on fire, smashed windows, and vandalized walls with anti-police graffiti. According to the Atlanta Police Department, 6 people were arrested Saturday night in connection with the protest, including 24-year-old Nadja Greyer of Nashville, a German native from what I hear, who has been charged with the following offenses: pedestrian or roadway, willful, blah, 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 domestic terrorism, interference, first-degree arson, and all this stuff. So authorities identified the other 5 people arrested as 22-year-old, great, out of Washington, out of Nevada, okay, out of Georgia, okay, out of Maine. Notice all this, Michigan, all from out of state, pretty much. But they all were there for Atlanta because they care about Atlanta. No, that's Antifa. Wherever they can go to cause chaos and anarchy, they travel. I don't know how they get their money. I don't know who's funding them. George Soros. But that's more for the afternoon show. Here, let me show you a little video. All right. This is, I think this is them being arrested. Let's take a look. Yeah, Treehouse Antifa getting mass arrested in Atlanta. Oh, watch out for the cursing, my friends. Good morning with the cursing. Yep.
Can you get your badge numbers?
Yeah, right after they're done detaining. Yeah, murderers, right. Raise your children right. You know, you start off pretty good. I see this with some parents. All right? Nice kids, future potential, and then all of a sudden, they get brainwashed into thinking that they're victims and that the world is just pure evil. There is a lot of evil, no doubt. But this is where it's coming from. They're being indoctrinated by these communists, and it's really what it is. They get it from their schools. You send them off to these colleges. It's even in high schools, and look what's happening in middle schools, and they're even trying to do stuff in kindergarten to these kids. But you send them out there into the world, to the hands of others who want to change them. Why do they want to change them? Because, I don't know, you got conservative families having children at a higher rate than non-traditional families. 3-1. So what that means is that these non-conservative, non-traditional people are not having children as much as conservatives. So by a 3-1 ratio in just a couple of generations, that means the majority of this country would be raised by conservatives. So, since they're not having kids, what are they going to do? They're going to go into positions that are going to influence and train or try to raise your kids. That's what's happening in these schools. That's what's happening in these universities. And then they go off into the social media world or the network world. That's why you hear with this a bias in the media. Look at this girl. Look at this YouTube video I found of her. Playing the cello 6 years ago. Nadja Geyer, whatever, plays the first 6 minutes of Edward Lalo's Concerto in D minor. Look at the potential of this kid. Look, so happy, enjoying the world, contributing. Let's hear it. And then this. Right. From that
Can you get your badge
to this. Parents, it's on you. It's on you. What a shame. So, yeah, if you get anything out of this story, just know that there is a group out there, very large in numbers, called Antifa, and they don't like America. They hate the Constitution. Well, I hope she finds her way back. All right, moving forward. A little depressing right there, Dana. My bad. Hey, have some coffee. All right, so let's see. Oh, look at this. Bill Lee sworn in for a second term. Let's take a look at what WKRN.com has to say. Or maybe not. So, nonetheless, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee. Oh, there he is.
During his second inauguration on Legislative Plaza. Good evening. I'm Kenley Hargett.
What's up, Kenley?
About the resiliency of Tennessee for his wife Maria, who's battling cancer. Lee says this term will be all about bringing people together.
We can disagree. We can stand firm for our principles and our values, but we should never forget the dignity of the other human being. We should never believe that differences are a platform for demonization, or that one man has any greater value than another.
The inaugural ball.
Here's the thing, Governor, and I like Bill Lee. Alexa, how tall is Governor Bill Lee?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, he's 5'11".
Okay, good. Here's the thing. There's one group, okay, if you want to make it political, conservatives look at opposition as opposition. Yeah, hey, I think this way, you think that way. Disagree. I don't agree with you. The other way around, they look at conservatives, liberals look at conservatives and think that they are evil, right? And that's the problem. Listen, have some love. Preach love, understanding. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I hope in 2023, the divide in this country, locally as well, gets closer. All right. Good luck, Bill Lee, being the executive of the state of Tennessee. There are some new bills filed in the Tennessee General Assembly. Here we go. All right, so you got enacts the Tennessee Retirement Savings Plan Act. You got also the Free All Cannabis for Tennessee Act. Establishes a regulatory structure for the cultivation, processing, and retail sale of marijuana and marijuana products in this state to be administered by the Department of Agriculture. What are your thoughts on making marijuana legal here in Tennessee? I don't think it's going to pass. I would say I would have a more productive conversation on this bill if, money would have to go towards veteran causes. I think that would be a good way to present this. You got State Bill 0176 authorizes up to 2 members of an LLC that owns property in the city to vote in the city's elections if the city's charter provides non-resident property owner voting rights. All right, so if 2 members of an LLC don't live in a city but have property in the city, if this passes, they can vote. State Bill 0181 deletes the criminal offense of aggravated prostitution and permits a person to have a prior conviction for aggravated prostitution. That's an angry hooker. That was the result of the person's status as a human trafficking victim expunged if the person meets certain conditions. Deletes the criminal offenses of aggravated prostitution. Okay. Prohibits the arrest, charge, or prosecution of a person for prostitution if the evidence for the arrest, charge, or prosecution results solely from the person's report of the criminal act, increases the penalty for patronizing prostitution from a Class A misdemeanor to Class E felony. A lot of prostitution stuff going to be debated this year. State Bill 0183 requires mental health evaluation and treatment for juveniles who commit aggravated animal cruelty under certain circumstances. Yeah. If you're hurting dogs and stuff, all right, I got to admit, I did play frog baseball once. I'm not proud about it. I watched it on, what was it, Beavis and Butthead? Right. I wasn't happy with it. But yes, if somebody has pleasure in hurting others, and they do it to animals because they think they're going to get away with it, yeah, go get them checked out. Mental illness is a big problem. Stop shoving friggin' drugs down their throats, though. Right, Big Pharma? How about this one? State Bill 0195 establishes standards for shelter that must be provided to dogs under present animal cruelty laws, including requirements for ventilation, movement, and the ability to retain body heat. We do have something that should be looked at the state level, a pet law. Here in the state of Tennessee, if the situation happened recently here in Clarksville, if a traveler, say someone from Oklahoma, is traveling to, I don't know, North Carolina, and they're driving through Tennessee with their dogs, say they're staying at the Comfort Suites in Clarksville, Tennessee, right off of Exit 4. You know, nice place. It's got trees, and then on the other side of the trees is a housing complex. Say the guy traveling from Oklahoma stops in Comfort Suites. Hopefully he didn't get the smoker's room. I'll never get a smoking room again in a hotel. It's disgusting. All right, so it's the morning. He takes his dogs out to, lift their legs. Psst. But he doesn't leash them or anything, because in Oklahoma, he just opens the door and lets them run free. He's got a lot of property out there, and they just pss everywhere. And then they come back in and say, hey, I'm done pssing. So he does that here while on his trip to North Carolina. So the dogs go out. There's a lady in that housing area that I talked of earlier, and she's got two little dogs that she has out. Psst. So these larger dogs from Oklahoma, let's say a German Shepherd, I think, and another big-sized dog. Well, they see the two little dogs, accompanied by the lady owner, and one of them gets mauled and killed. Cops get called. Nothing they can do. Right. The Salty Mexican checking in. Good morning, Salty Mexican. Yeah, so that's a state law. All they can do is call that county in Oklahoma where that dog owner is from and say, hey, this happened. And then that's it. So I find that interesting that's the Tennessee state law on pet murder. Right. So, very interesting. Hey, by the way, unclaimed Mega Millions ticket in East Tennessee, $4 million. Man, I could use that. I really could. Yeah, so it could be up to $4 million if you're missing that money. If you got that ticket, go get it. Go get it. The ticket was sold at Food City. Food City. All right, Tennessee lawmakers consider changes to third grade law. Not going to get into that one today. Ooh, how you doing? All right, this is pretty interesting. New 988. Like 911, 411, but there's a new 988 Suicide in Crisis Lifeline. And it sees success in Tennessee in first 6 months. Here is News Channel 5.
3 numbers. 988 are saving lives every day across Tennessee. That's the number for the suicide prevention hotline that launched 6 months ago.
I keep forgetting her name. I like her. She's cute. I mean, professional. Very professional. Sorry. Moving forward.
It's been widely used and found a lot of success here in our state. Our Amelia Young joins us live with the update. And Amelia, so how many people have actually been using
looks
this
cold.
hotline since it launched?
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're finding out that just in the first 6 months alone of this hotline in existence, it got...
Look at the lashes Amelia Young is wearing. It's awesome. I don't think they're real, but beautiful.
21,000 calls from people just
bigger than
here
her
in
eyes.
Tennessee. And when it came to texts and chats to their online website, that was at 10,000 people reaching out for that kind of help. Now, previously, the hotline was a 10-digit number, which still works, but the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services says the new number, 988, is getting about 500 more calls per month. To make this a success, almost $3 million in federal funding went into local call centers to hire more staff locally. This means when someone calls in, they're not getting someone across the country. They're actually talking to someone right here in their region who's able to help with local resources and contacts. In crisis situations, you know that this can make a really big difference.
I agree. If somebody is, and listen, battle buddies, I hear you. I believe a total of 7 when we got back from Afghanistan didn't use 988. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're going through something in your head and you're thinking something that you shouldn't be doing, and you call 988 and you hear a familiar dialect or accent, I do think that is more soothing, or at least, yeah, let's continue.
The toll on mental health has only intensified since the pandemic began, as the U.S. saw a 4% increase in the suicide rate back in 2021. It affects all ages, but recently counselors have seen an alarming trend in children.
What we're seeing, I think, that is the most concerning is younger kids that are actually harming themselves. And research shows the risk between, kids who engage in self-harm behavior having, an increased risk of suicide later on in their life.
Well, because it's had such a strong start, even more funding is coming here in Tennessee for that program to help bump up their resources in larger cities like right here in Nashville.
Get off that TikTok, too. That thing is just oof. But yeah, hey, if you need a battle buddy to talk about things, so go through, you're not feeling good in the head, you know what I mean? Yeah, text 988. Call 988. That is here in Tennessee. Very good. 2 Tennessee officials fired after lethal injection errors noted. Ricky Bell, warden of Riverbend Maximum Security Institution in Nashville, Tennessee, gives a tour. Right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the story. So the Tennessee Department of Correction has fired its longtime top attorney and another employee following a scathing independent report on failures within the state's lethal injection system. It means they screw up the death penalty, guys. Debbie Inglis, Deputy Commissioner and General Counsel, and Kelly Young, the Inspector General. 2 women. Oh, well, should have hired men, a sexist would say. So yeah, they December 27th, according to documents obtained by the Associated Press. So though officials gave no reasons for the firing, Governor Bill Lee's office have previously said without elaborating that 2 individuals were let go in connection with the report's findings. Yep, see ya. They're out. Sorry, ladies. All right. Tennessee's favorite low-rated movie. This is WKRN. A low-rated movie like a bad movie. And, yeah, according to WKRN, there's no denying America has a soft spot for bad movies, some of which go on to become cult classics despite poor reviews and low scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Even with Oscars and Golden Globe accolades. This is all about the Golden Raspberry Awards, a parody award show honoring the worst of cinematic underachievements. So the results revealed that Steel, the movie Steel, to be Tennessee's most searched low-rated movie. The 97 superhero film is loosely based on the DC Comics. This is the one starring Shaquille O'Neal as John Henry Irons and his alter ego Steel. Here, let's take a look at the trailer. I don't think I've seen this one.
How would you like to help me deal the next generation of superweapons to the world? The weapons of tomorrow.
Oh, I missed that guy. The movie voice guy. Remember? The Weapons of Tomorrow. Right. That guy. He was great. He's dead now, though.
The weapons of tomorrow.
I've already made quite a few of these dandy little toys. Do you really want to be the only ones without my kind of firepower?
Terrorizing our cities today.
Officers down. We got a big problem here.
Now, to protect those who can't
Shaq's a
fight
big
back.
dude.
Gang still messing with him?
Worse than ever.
One man must stand up for the people.
Imagine you're walking down the street and you want to do something bad and you see a guy like Shaq walking up to you. Big dude. Plus, he's a Jersey boy. Don't forget about that either.
Maybe we need a new kind of firepower for ourselves.
Got you, bro.
What exactly am I supposed to be doing here?
We make our own counter weapons to take out the ones in the streets. To stop the enemy without hurting them.
And become a new breed of hero.
I think he would be arrested, right? I mean, especially, I don't know what city this is, but usually these cities are pretty left-leaning and they're anti-Second Amendment.
It might get a little dangerous.
I laugh at danger.
I boogie around danger like a soul-trained dancer.
Oh, no. Just did the Cabbage Patch.
Of iron, a heart of gold, and a body of steel.
It's hammer time.
Oh, no.
What a magnetic
Shaq.
personality.
Did Shaq need the money that bad in 97? No. I'm sure he had fun with it. He seems like a very fun guy.
We gotta admit, the guy's got style.
All right. Man, metal, hero, steel.
Where'd he go? The Batcave?
Steel.
Man, I could be Robin.
You wanna know what you can do to help?
What? Anything.
Don't tell Grandma.
Okay. Oh, looks fun. Looks fun. But there is Tennessee's, according to IMDb research and Rotten Tomatoes, the most searched, low-rated movie for Tennessee. Okay. There you go. The film was a box office bomb, earning just $1.7 million domestically, with an estimated budget of $16 million. Oh boy, is that a flop! There you go. Yeah, Cats sucked. Number one overall in the country. Yeah, Cats was terrible. Stupid woke crap. All right, so let's see. You know what? I got time for one more. Let's end not with eggs. I guess. Hey, you want to do your birthday party? You could do it at Lowe's. Did you know this? Yeah, you can have your birthday party at Lowe's. Yeah, like not the Home Depot, but the Lowe's. Yeah, that place.
If you're looking for a unique birthday party for your kids this year, Lowe's. That's right, Lowe's may be the place to take them.
Look at
The home
all.
improvement
Look at
store
that
just
handkerchief.
launched Build a Birthday in several locations across the country, including the store in Franklin. Brianna Hamlin is here to tell us more. So, what will the kids get to do at this party?
Well, Jennifer, this is perfect for kids who love to be hands-on and gets them learning DIY construction skills.
Do it
early.
yourself.
Build a Birthday allows kids
That's
5
right.
and older up to 12 attendees for their birthday party, and it takes the pressure off of parents because Lowe's will provide all of the fun. Birthday packages can include drinks, dessert, pizza from Domino's, and party favorites.
How pissed would you be if you had to, you're doing something around the house and you need this thing right here, but it's closed off for a kid's birthday party? Oh, I'd be like, come on. I just need the filters, please. Please. Yes, blow it. You walk up, you blow out the freaking cake, and you just take it, you go, yeah, out of here.
They'll have safety goggles, aprons, and construction hats ready for the kids, and they can choose kits that allow them to build things like a birdhouse,
I like it.
wooden castles,
I just kid.
race
I
cars,
kid.
shelves, and more.
They get to utilize hammers, they get to utilize nails, and they have to put these things together.
I say you give them power tools. All right? Yeah. Yeah, give them the DeWalt 18-volt drill, okay? Let them really build this. Sawzalls. Yeah. Yeah, go all in. Don't just, little hammer and little nail. Someone's going to get hurt.
So it's really building on that creativity of a child.
I like that part, yeah.
Build something and then see the finished product at the end, and they get to take it home with them, right? So it's something that they're not leaving behind.
Imagine you get invited to a birthday party. You're a kid. And you got to go to Lowe's for it. Not the roller rink, okay? Not Chuck E. Cheese. You're going to Lowe's. Oh, boy. It either goes two ways with this one. The birthday girl has nobody show up, or it's just a couple people, or two, she gets mocked and bullied verbally Monday back at school. I don't know. I like what they're trying to do here, but I don't know if a Lowe's birthday party's going to work out. Like, Chuck E. Cheese has already got the corner on this. All right.
This gets to go with them and with all the kids at the birthday party, so it's really going to be a great experience for all of them.
No, that's a lie.
Only 10 stores across the country have been selected to host these birthday parties, so Franklin is lucky. Registration opened Thursday.
Wait. Franklin? No. The rich kids? No, this ain't gonna work. Nope. Sorry. Breaking news. Kids are gonna get mocked for having birthday parties. Rich kids are gonna get mocked for having birthday parties at Lowe's. All right. Good luck to you, though. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sure it's a great idea. Hey, make sure to follow us, like, share the whole bit, send some stars. We do appreciate you. That's for sure. In the mornings, it's local. I love a local focus. Afternoons, culture war stuff. We got into a little bit today with that Nashville Antifa girl. I don't if she identifies as that. I don't even know. Who got arrested in Atlanta for being friggin', I don't know, for hating America, really. That's what it boils down to. But yeah, that's for the afternoon stuff. Thank you to our sponsors. Links are in the video description. Blue Cord Realty. Awesome people. Buying, selling a house. Property management. Need to rent. They got you covered. Water Dog Scuba and Safety. It's so crazy out there. Hey, Dana, you have a great day, too. Dana, go scuba diving. You'll love it. And if you do, talk to waterdogs-scuba.com. They got you covered. They'll get you certified and everything. And then afterwards, go grab a beer at Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. Not only beer, now they have like liquor and everything, too, and wine. And food. They got their own pizzas. You got to try these pizzas. They're pretty good. Don't forget they have pretty good trivia on Tuesdays also. R-rated. All right. Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. Taste the Tennessee difference. There's my bell. All right. Have a great day. I'll see you in the afternoon. Hey. Love. Relax. Take it easy. Jesus loves you. And so do I. Absolutely.